And so I did have another dream last night. The dream was about preachers. There were hundreds of preachers who had to go up and say something. And the first one went up and he started to give God glory and say hallelujah. And he had joy. You could see the joy of the Lord on him. And he started talking about what God has done for him, the goodness of the Lord. And then another one went up there and I could see his brain. His brain had words in front of his brain. And he said, what would make people laugh? What would make people smile? What would make people feel better? And he started trying to do it himself. And everything he spoke, he said, well, I think the Lord is trying to, and when he got the words out, he started throwing up. And so he went to the bathroom and cleaned himself up and came out again and said, well, some people think this, and he started throwing up again. And then I went up there, and as I could feel the presence of the people, there were certain things that I could feel that the people wanted me to say. And I heard one of those things was, something that would make people feel better is that they want you to read certain scriptures. They want you to say certain things because it makes them feel better. And so I had to block that out of my mind, and I had to think about just Jesus, who he is, what he's doing, what he's done for me, and that he's in me, and that he's right there. And I started talking as if Jesus was right there, and all of his majesty and all of his glory. And I started to feel better, because at first, those first feelings made my head feel swollen, made me feel hot and sick and nauseated, like I was going to throw up. And so when I put my mind on Jesus and I began to talk as if he was right there, I felt relieved. I felt the joy of the Lord. And that's what I want to tell people, is that I had that dream because a lot of people are just talking and they just want to be heard. And you need to put your mind back on Jesus. Don't forget about Jesus. Please don't. I'm not talking about just saying his name. I'm not just talking about saying things that surround him. I'm saying don't forget that he's right there. Okay? Always don't invite him in just to say what you want to say. Invite him in to let him take over. Okay? Period.